like to give a special nail addict shout out to Tia Velik, I believe, Boo Creamy, Strawberry Shortcake, and April Shorty for being the first four to comment on my last video. Thank you, ladies, so much. Hey y'all, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So I thought I was going to be using Dreamer from Madam Glam for this set. I'm going to be using Healing Glam, which is a really nice purple shade. I'm also going to be using Inner Peace, and this one here is no longer available on the website, so I was not able to link that down below, but it's a really nice pink. I'm also using Perfect White, and I'm going to be using Perfect Black for this set. All of them will be linked down below, and you can use my discount code to save you some coins. I got these sanding bands off Amazon, and I really liked them just because they were colorful, so I wanted to give them a try. And they came this really cute like rainbow mandrel. So to start the set, it's a gelic set, and I'm gonna go in and show like proper prep. So to start, you want to etch the inside of your nails. You can do this like I'm doing, either with your e-file, or you can use primer as well to etch the inside. And this does help with better adherence when it comes to applying your full cover tips. The full cover tips that I'm using today are from NailHoliday, and they're the sports length. So I'm doing my oldest daughter's nails, and she needed her nails a little bit shorter because she has ceramics and she really likes it. So she still wants her nails, but she also wants to be able to fully participate. The first thing I'm doing to her is pushing back her cuticles with my cuticle pusher. Then I'm going to go in with the sanding band and just go around that cuticle to remove the dead skin, and then rough up the surface of her natural nail as well. Again, this does help with the adherence of the product, and then removing that dead skin. It does help with like any like lifting that may occur. It's less likely to happen with a really nicely prepped nail. So I like that she's smart enough to know that she does still want her nails done, but you know, certain things in life prevent you from getting the longer nails you like. And she doesn't get her nails crazy long, but they're long enough, you know. So I thought it was cute that she wanted to try the sport length nails, and they did look really nice on her too. Like, we're also used to seeing her with like medium long nails, so this was like new, but they were really cute. Next, I'm going in with my Macard dehydrator, and this just further removes any oils that are in her nail bed, again helping with adherence and long-lasting nails. And then I'm going in with 2 coats of the Young Nails Protein Bond on her nails as well. This is a primer, again helping with adherence as well. So for the Gel-X method, I'm using my Savilon 6-in-1 nail glue, and I always apply a little to the nail and then some into the actual nail well. I'll go in at a 45-degree angle and watch that gel move from cuticle to free edge, and give that a quick like 10-second flash cure with my little mini lamp. And I do this in between each of the fingers, so 10 seconds here, then I'll move on to the next nail doing the exact same thing. So I'm basically applying the gel to her nail, applying some more into the actual tip, going in at a 45-degree angle, watching that gel go from cuticle to free edge, giving it a quick flash cure. Again, repeat. And once I get all of those nails applied, she does give it a full 30-second cure in the bigger lamp. So once the nails are applied, I'm now going to go in with my Pana 8080 hand file and just file off that little piece at the tip of each of the nails just to make everything nice and smooth in that area. And then I'm taking the sanding band again and I'm going around the cuticle to make that more flushed. And I'm going to rough up the surface of the nail tip as well, so that I'm able to start in with the actual design. Now, I will say with these sanding bands, they're a little bit on the cheaper side. So I've never had like a sanding band that I didn't like. Like, I feel like they're pretty universal and they're all the same, but this little kit that I bought off Amazon showed me that there is a difference. So I think this one is like a medium, so it's like a 180, which is what I normally like to use, but it wasn't as strong as my normal 180 sanding bands. Like, I had to change the band so many times. Like, I normally do it twice in a set, but I think I did it like 3 different times in this set, 4 maybe, because it was just like losing its grit like really quickly. They were just really cute, and so I wanted to try them, and I am going to use them because I purchased them and they do an okay job. And again, I'll have it linked down below if you wanted to give it a try yourself. But this is basically my review of these sanding bands. The next step is to go in with some base gel, and I'm using Glam's base coat for the first layer on her Gel X nails. Once the base gel is applied, she'll give it a full 30-second cure in the lamp. So I didn't show the clip, but first I tried to go in with Dreamer on her nails, and it is at its last leg. Like, there's nothing in the jar, very hard to get out. So I had to pull out one of the new, well, they're not new, but to me they are, the rubber base gels that I got from Glam, and I think I'm using Peru for this particular like the base of her nails. So I'm going in and just doing like pretty much a rough draft and applying it to her nail fully. And then once I finish just like kind of getting the base of the nail set with the color itself, I'm gonna then take a nail art brush and some of the same gel polish while it's still wet. So like I didn't cure anything, everything is still wet, but I'm gonna take a nail art brush and then I'm gonna go around the cuticle and kind of like just fill everything in so there's a better application with this base color, because again, I kind of struggle with like painting a full nail. Sometimes it come out really great, sometimes they're like just patchy all over the place, all on the cuticle, all on the skin. It's pretty bad, but again, I'm just gonna try and perfect this because I do like, you know, doing gel X nails and painting things on, and it just takes a lot of practice. Again, I've done videos where it's like a perfect application, and then some like this one where it's a little bit rough. It's always important to make sure you're cleaning up around the nails though, so that you don't like cure that onto the skin or anything like that. So this is where I'm going to take the nail art brush and the gel, and I'm just, like you see here, going around the cuticle just to kind of fill in anything that's missing. And it also helps with like a neater application if you can use like a nail art brush around the cuticle area. And then once I get this set, I do go ahead and have her cure for 30 seconds. And then off camera, I do a second coat of this all over again and have her cure that second coat for 30 seconds as well. So the design for today is a Kaws design. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. Kaws, whatever that is. Like, I've seen them going around. It was really, really popular, I think, like last year. Never really like was interested in doing one because, again, I really don't like trends. I do trends because, I know that I have subscribers that may want to see me try a trend, so I do them and I jump in, but I haven't done this one yet. And so she brought a picture to me like she always does, and she said this is what she wanted. So I pretty much just went off the picture and gave her what she wanted. I'm using inner piece on her pinky, and I'm creating a very cute small little French tip. And I don't have her cure that yet because y'all know that, depending who I'm working with, I do like to try to do multiple nails. It just makes the process a lot faster, a lot easier if I'm able to just go in and just like do a design versus like curing each nail. So I really do love doing my daughter's nails because she already know what time it is, and I never have a problem with like doing multiple nails. So I'm making sure to get the free edge and all of that. And once I like that, I'm going to move over to her ring finger. For this finger, it was just like an X on the nail. So I'm taking Healing Glam first, and I'm going to make an X on this nail. Now, after I created this, I did want to go ahead and cure because she's also very clumsy and I didn't want anything to mess up. So I'm going in and creating that X on this nail, and then I'll have her cure these two fingers in the lamp for 30 seconds. The nail art brush I'm using is one from NailHoliday. It's like a fine detail like brush, and I love it. Like, I've never used this brush. It came in a set, and this was like the smallest, cutest one. And I was so new to nails, I didn't know really what to do with it or what the purpose was, but it works absolutely amazing. So on that same nail, after it's cured, I'm going in now with the black and just going over that X again to bring it out a bit more. And now I'm going to move to the middle finger. And this is where the Kaws are. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. Whatever this is supposed to be, this is where they are on this particular nail. So I'm starting first with inner piece, and I'm going to do 2 of them, I believe. I don't even know what I'm doing. I just like to give her what she wants. So I'm going in with inner piece first and making the first piece. And at this point, I'm actually looking at the picture and trying to like get it like I see it, because a lot of times when she gives me a design, she does want me to execute it. And this is why she picks like certain designs and things, because she just wants to see that her mom can actually do it. So she'll put me to the test and give me something to try. And this one was very, very simple. So like, she knew I was going to execute it, but she also just wanted them on her nails because she's a fan of them and she thinks they're super cute. But after I finished this first little section, she's going to give it a 30-second cure. Once it's cured, I'm now going in with Healing Glam and drawing another one of those little subjects onto the nail. And she's going to give this also a 30-second cure. I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And as always, thank you so much to anyone that does take their time to watch my videos. It's appreciated. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and I thank you so much for joining me on my nail journey. If you're watching and you're liking the content, don't forget to place a like on the video. Also, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. I would love it if you would join the family. And if you've been subscribed, then you already know what time it is and that I love you guys more than words can say. I'm just really thankful and grateful for any and everyone that does show up to my videos, and I just appreciate you all. And for the index, I'm doing a simple French again with Healing Glam. So with Madam Glam gel polishes, it's highly recommended that you do cure for 60 seconds because depending on the layer that you put on, you want to make sure that you're giving a proper cure so that it actually does cure. So for her index, there was a little rippling on the side, and I was going to take it off and redo it, and she was like, no mom, just keep going and go over it with the French and it should be fine. And it actually did turn out fine, but for me, that was bothering me and I wanted to take it off. But my girl, she goes to school, she works, she's exhausted. Like this night she worked and went to school, and so she wanted it done for the next day, and we kind of just went with it really quickly so that she could have her nails back on, because she went a whole week without nails and she just felt so naked and so weird. And then she thought about these sports length nails that I have, and she was like, hey, I want to give those a try just so I can have my cute little nails back. So we went with this and they came out really, really cute. So she cured that, and now I'm going in on her thumb, and I'm doing these crosses here. A purple one, so with Healing Glam, and then I'm going to use Perfect Black, and then give that a 30-second cure. So now I'm taking Perfect Black and I'm just making those little lines. I don't know what they are, but they were on the pinky like so, if you remember the picture you saw earlier. And like sometimes I want to kind of tweak the sets and do something else, but she honestly wants what she sees, and I don't blame her. It's okay, like I don't mind, and then it does help me and it challenges me, so I just stuck with the actual design. And this part was a little tedious. I didn't think it would come out as nice as it did, but it did. So now on the middle finger, I'm going in and I'm outlining those two pieces that I created there. And I'm going to do the same thing. So how I just made those black little small lines on that pinky French, I'm going to do that around the entire portion of this. So I'll outline first, and then I have her cure that for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to come back in and just make those little lines. And this by far was like the cutest nail ever. Also went in and outlined the French on the index finger because that's where I'll be adding those black lines, is right under this black line created for that French. So now I'm going back in and just creating those small lines all the way around the outlined portion on the middle finger. And on that pink area, I'm gonna write an X there, so I don't know if that's an eye or what that is supposed to be on the design itself, but I am going to go ahead and create that little portion of the design as well. And again, this brush worked magnificently on this set. Like, I definitely need to use it more because again, I don't use it at all. Like, I just recently started trying to use it and I absolutely love it. I'm gonna see if I can link them down below just so you guys can see exactly like what brushes I use from Nail Couture, because the brushes that I do use from them are like bomb.com. And again, just going in right down by that fringe area and creating those black lines again. And then she's going to give that a 30-second cure. So now I'm going in with Madame Glam's Velvet Matte Top Coat because she did want to keep the matte theme going on with it. And I'm giving that a great coat of the Velvet Matte Top Coat, making sure that I do get all of the edges, just every piece, because with matte, if you miss anything and then like go to cure, you're definitely going to see where you missed. Being that the nails are a bit shiny already, it'll show and it just won't look right. So make sure you're touching all bases, the sides, the free edge, just everything when using matte top coat. She's going to give that a 30-second cure. Off camera, I do apply some cuticle oil and I'll be back in just a moment with the final look. And here is the finished set. So freaking cute. I love how matte they are. Like, matte does something to me. Like, it is amazing. But comment down below and let me know what you think of this super cute set. And if you've made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit your post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you all for joining me today, and I'll see you in my next one. Remember to be the best you that you can be. And much love to all.